Alright fellas, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say what no guy is man enough to say. There's a problem in our society today. The way sex and sexuality functions in our society. There needs to be a change. And I just know it needs to start with us guys. Let me start off by reminding you guys that women are scared to walk alone at night or sometimes walk alone at all because they fear they might be preyed on by some sick fuck. Now we can't even reply to whatever they say about us with not all men are like that, because if we're being honest, yes, it's obvious we are not all like that. Me and you probably couldn't fathom ever wanting to hurt a woman. But clearly enough of us do, that now they're having the courage to compare us to fucking sharks. And that hurts, you know, because I'm a man and they always say all men this and that, when in reality I just want to love and protect a woman and make her happy. But these sick fucks have ruined our reputation. Like, women are fucking awesome. They are like a gift from God and they are just a work of art, really. What kind of sick fuck does it take to hurt a woman or take advantage of a woman? Like, it's just fucking sad, bro, how heartless and cold and fucked and sick some people are in this world, willing to scar a person for life just have a quick moment of satisfaction because they're fucking horny. Like, your urge to fuck never gives you the right to force it on anyone ever, no matter what. You are not the main character in this world. People have fucking feelings, and you may not care about them, but you really should, you lowlife scum. Like, do people just not have a conscience? What makes them think it's okay to do fucked up shit? Now look at what they've done. Women hate us low-key. They're like damn near all going lesbian now cause way too high of a number of men just fucking suck. And we as boys need to hold these people accountable and not stand for this no matter who they are. We are not let that shit fly around here. If somebody does that fuck shit, we instantly call them out on it. Let's try to eradicate all of the fucking sickos from this earth and make them know that it is not okay. If a woman out there is listening, I'm sorry. I really am. No existing words could possibly make up for all the shitty things people pertaining to my gender have done, but I really am sorry. On behalf of all men. Trust me. There are still good men out here that are ashamed this is how our gender is seen. And the next thing I want to talk about, boys, is that we need to start a new movement. A new movement to focus on our goals and dreams instead of beating off to a screen every single day. I know we men strive to be winners, and I'll tell you what, no winner I know waste valuable time of the day beating off to two people on a screen. Like, just think about it, bro, write that shit down on paper. Do you hear how fucking lame and pathetic that shit sounds? You are watching two other people have sex through a screen and stroking your own dick to it. But yet you're okay because your horniness tells you it's alright and because you want that little release of dopamine. Porn and beating your meat is like a drug. The more you do it, the more you build tolerance, and therefore you will need more and probably more intense porn to satisfy you. That builds porn addiction. And I'm not bullshitting any of you, I'm speaking from experience here. Like, I watched some freaky ass shit and I'm going to be fully honest and transparent with you guys about it. I've had to resort to BDSM, like tying up and just getting drilled type shit, bro, and I'm not proud of it. But I feel so much better now that I've beat that cycle. I feel like it'll be so much more easy to feel confident in myself. Because I mean, just think about post-nut clarity. Like, 99% of us don't feel good after the fact. We feel ashamed in a way, and we just don't feel good about ourselves. We lose confidence watching porn, as well as we lose concentration and our ability to focus because busting a nut makes you tired. Trust me, boys, we can all do it. We can all love our life without beating. Of course, I'm not saying we need to refrain, will be abstinent from sex, because no, not at all. I want the complete opposite, actually. Instead of being sad losers beating to a hot girl we will never meet or touch, let's focus on ourselves. Grind to get our money up and build our foundation for the future. Because at the end of the day, self-love beats everything. No pun intended. And be real, you don't really love yourself after you've had a masturbation session. You feel terrible, and that's why we need to stop. Let's be more confident. We all know a high percentage of girls like confident men. It's just attractive. And health is wealth. We can focus our time on making money and investing instead of beating off to someone who doesn't even know or care if we exist. And in the sense it's super easy depending on your mindset, because I've always thought about watching porn in a way of, wow, this guy is living my dream just going to pound town on this baddie. But yet that will never be me. And I'm a realist, so it just doesn't even turn me on. Like, it's not even my dick I'm looking at, it's some other guy's. I swear to God there's so much imagination that goes into jerking off. Cause you have to sadly imagine yourself being that guy and doing something that you can only guess feels fucking amazing, and yet that won't be you. Not to that woman at least. You're just getting further and further away from that being a reality by watching that shit. And in a sense I'm really speaking about the people that watch porn a lot and possibly have an addiction. Like, get off your ass, bro. Go do something productive now before it's too late. It's depressing when you think about it, isn't it? There are other ways to release a bit of dopamine, trust me. There's so many pros to not doing it. Only pro of doing it is to improve your mood. And once you stop, after a while everyday activities will feel like they're much more fun than they are now, and your life will overall just feel better.
Don't get it twisted though, I'm not saying masturbating is bad. I'm just saying that you'd be so much better off if you didn't. Doing it every once in a while if you really have nothing to do doesn't really matter too much, to be honest. Just know you could be using that time, even if it's midnight, to do something else more productive. Like, it's very understandable to want to please yourself and release a bit of dopamine cause it feels good every once in a while. But I'm advocating against excessive use. And having the real thing is really our goal here. You should never feel the need to resort to doing it yourself. And if you never have had sex before, masturbating will not help you be a monster in the sheets, you know what I mean? Or having your first sexual experience in general, trust me.
And the third thing I wanted to talk about is one that women might not like. Women have probably liked everything I've said before this. But now I'm gonna make a call to action. Fellas, we need to stop giving attention and clout to females that don't deserve it. In some cases, when a brother is starving, he is willing to pay for a woman's whole rent, paying for her OnlyFans and Patreons and shit. Like, fellas, why do we do this to ourselves? We are better than that. We don't have to stoop down to that kind of level. We can all become the alpha males that the woman you pay to see naked might actually want to sleep with. But if you just waste your hard-earned money to pay to see a woman take off her clothes, you will forever be a beta male. And I guarantee you will be friend-zoned a lot. You will subconsciously become that guy girls say, AWW2. You will be the nice guy that finishes last. Cause those women that don't even know you exist, that you only see through a screen, don't actually care for you. They just care about your wallet. And they won't give you anything real in return. They won't give you anything physical. Just a bit that takes them 30 seconds to make as they come out of the shower. But you will never experience the real thing, and I know you can agree that is just sad. And don't sit there and cling on to hope that maybe that one chick that you really are attracted to on OnlyFans might do a fuck a fan contest. Those are all fake. A woman would never actually risk meeting up with some creep paying her bills to see her naked over the internet. Like, think about it. But it doesn't have to be that way. If you stop sitting there beating off being a beta male and instead use your money to buy a gym membership or invest in your future and just work on your craft and focus on yourself, the bitches will come to you. Because you gotta attract what you want, and health is wealth. I guarantee you any woman you've ever beat to would never fuck a sorry loser who sits there and jerks off all day. Because that just simply isn't attractive. That's a fact. Stop paying these OnlyFans models that do the absolute bare fucking minimum to earn 6 digits a month. They are living lavishly off of your hard-earned money while you sit there and lose confidence. Like, focus on yourself and love yourself, king. Aim high and have a good work ethic to achieve your goals. Once you are where you deserve to be, shoot one of those girls you beat off to her DM. She'll see the happiness and success and overall just vibe you give off, and she just might think about replying back. And that way you can experience the real thing, and it doesn't just have to be a fantasy. I know some people like fantasy, but having the real thing will always, and I mean always, be 100 times better. Like for example, I'm about to show you guys what women are doing on TikTok to get clout and money. They do the fucking bare minimum and get way more views than your account will probably ever get in a lifetime with just one video. And they do it on a fucking kids app. Like, just look at this shit, bro. How long do you think it took these women to make these videos? How much hard work do you think they put into these videos that makes them deserve to have it go viral? And yet it does because we allow it to. Well, we can make a change. I sure can't do it alone, but with your guys' help we certainly can. We got to get the word out that we are not having this anymore. We're ascending to become alpha males. If you're watching and listening to this video right now, I want you to go unfollow every Instagram model, every TikTok thought, every fine female that you will never actually meet. And yes, I can say TikTok thought because that is what they are. But we as men can't judge them for it. It pays off. They are only around because of us. We allow them to continue to exist. If we weren't around watching their videos and giving them money, they just simply wouldn't exist. Because they'd have no sustainable reason to. It's profitable, and that's why so many more girls are doing it. So let's stop watching those videos and giving them likes so that more videos like that can appear on our For You page. That way we can exterminate all the thoughts on social media. So next time you want to call a girl a whore or a slut or a thought, blame your own kind for allowing it to happen. For making it so common. If we weren't around to make it profitable by giving them views and likes and money, it would cease to exist. And so many more women would stray away from going that easy route and instead have to find a more creative and hard-working process to make money. It's because of us men that prostitution exists and all of that sort. Cause starving brothers are out here so down bad they are willing to pay to get their dick sucked off or a quick fuck with a stranger. It's just lame. Like, anyone who does that is a sorry loser. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. Instead of paying for it, let's have it be attracted to us. And make the women want it. You gotta realize they enjoy sex just as much as we do. But they are not paying for our OnlyFans or fucking dudes on street corners cause they don't have to. They don't stoop down to that level cause it's easy for them to get some dick. It's so fucking easy. All they have to do is go up to a single guy and ask, and they'll probably say yes. Well, that is if the woman looks like she likes to take care of herself and her image. Some others might have a harder time, but definitely not as hard as a high number of men find it to get laid. Like, they are offering you their body and beauty, but what are you bringing to the table? Are you fit? Are you wealthy? Are you successful? Are you self-sustainable? Like, fellas, let's all make a change. Let's change the way women see us. Let's all be better. Fuck rape culture and all of that. Let's respect and love women. Don't project your anger onto women because they told you to fuck off and that you had a small peen when you sent them a dick pic and asked for nudes. My guy, our penis looks like an alien from outer space. It's really not attractive on its own. But the guy that has the penis is what girls really want. That way they can look past the fact that it's ugly. So just stop. That's another issue. The fact that every guy now just wants a girl for her body. Like, stop just off the bat asking for nudes. Trust me, 99 times out of 100 it just won't work. You got a big brain, if anything. You gotta play it smart and make the girl think it's her who actually wants to send you the nudes. Don't be fake though and just play with a girl's emotions and just use her for nudes. That's just fucked. Never go into it with the goal of just fucking or getting nudes and dipping. Like, that shit is just lame as fuck. Just be such a fucking great guy that she'll bring it out of herself to show herself off to you because she feels you deserve it. Now that is a fucking dub right there, king. Cause that way you'll feel so much more satisfaction cause you actually earned it. And never, I mean never under any circumstance send that private picture to someone else. She went out of her comfort zone to show you something that she feels only you and her out of everyone on this planet deserves to see. If she's loyal, you are the only guy on the planet that has access to that. Think about that for a second. How many guys on the planet and she chose you? She gave you the right to see her naked, something no one else can say they have. Well, at least at that point in time. Some dude that broke her trust probably has before. But still you betray her trust and send it to your homies. She trusted you, man. That's fucked up and lame as hell. Now I'm not about body shaming, but that deadless is little dick energy. This is how we build heartless thoughts that just cheat on men. Because that's all that we labeled them as when they weren't, and that's how we made her feel. So instead of feeling bad about it, she will own up to it even if it wasn't true. And she will become all that you said. Cause if you judge a fish on its ability to fly, it will live its entire life believing it's dumb. And it pays off for them. They get to fuck hella dudes and get clout on social media for getting half naked on a kid's app in every video. In some cases starting an OnlyFans. Cause she was led to believe men would only ever want her for her body. So she was smart and decided she might as well make a living off it and get paid for it. So don't you sit there, hate on them and say this and that. Instead check your own people, check men for making it happen. If they didn't make profit of us from OnlyFans, they wouldn't be on OnlyFans or any other way women become quote-unquote thoughts and whores by using their sexual appeal to make money. That way there will be so many more self-respecting, loyal women in the world. We need to come together and realize we need each other. That way things like kill all men wouldn't exist. And rape culture wouldn't exist. We could just love each other and help each other grow. Cause whether you like it or not, we need each other. We together can create life. So let's stop the quote-unquote gender wars and division. Same applies to hate towards people who are different in general. No one is born evil or fucked or some type of prejudice you might have. None of that is a genetic thing. Anything bad is taught by the parents or other factors. Everything is inherited and learned while growing up. Your experiences mold you. They build who you are as a person. And in that way we are all a product of our environment. Let's all be better and get rid of the hate in our hearts and our prejudices we may not even realize are there. We are all capable of being better than we were before. And with that guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and you don't listen to the message that I'm trying to portray here. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and a sub. It is very much appreciated. And yeah man, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.